Hello everyone, Photoshop here, and today I'm going to do the Ask Me Anything or question and answers video number 2 that I said I was going to do last week but I didn't get the chance to. It was more or less Destiny expansion came out and I was really pumped to play it, so I had a bunch of friends play the new raid or whatever, and I got caught up with that the entire week because I wanted to beat it. But, you know, I got it. I'm getting it done now, I guess. So, I guess I'll answer your questions. So the first question I'll answer is one that isn't anonymous. Crobat wrote me a PM and he said, "I don't see much purpose in hiding my identity, so I'll just PM you this question anyways. You mentioned me as one of your heroes you would like to meet, not as one of the top 3, but as one of the first. And I'm interested to know why. Like, we aren't really super close like you are with other people in the clan. I just want to know what your reasons are. Not that I wouldn't want to meet you, I just don't know why you want to meet me." This is a pretty simple answer. Like, to me, I've spent a lot of time on Pokemon Online back in the day when I led the hero clan. And through that process, I got to meet a lot of great people and people that I ended up working with, not only to benefit the clan but to benefit myself, you know, pushing myself to new heights in Pokemon battling, learning the tiers, and, you know, just, I don't know, just developing different traits that I didn't have before or that weren't as strong as they are now. And for that reason, I felt like I grew a bond or a friendship with a ton of players throughout that time. And to me, I would always want to meet all these members of Hero, because the ones that I mentioned before, because I think it's just like really cool that we just spent all that time in the past and we just like sat there, chatted the entire time. It was like enjoyable for us to come back and talk to one another, and I don't know, it seems like it was so chill that if I had the opportunity to have everyone in one round table doing the same thing, I think that would be like the sickest moment of my life, because it's something that, like, what was there in the internet, where you're just talking to people that you really don't know, you haven't really met before, become a reality. And especially when you've spent so much time with them and you had great times, memories, so on, it's like it'll be awesome. So that's what I was coming from, that that you guys have like pushed an impact in my life, that I would be more than grateful to meet every single one of you, because I just think that would be the coolest thing ever. So there we go. You specifically, I mean, when we started doing the whole clan thing, making the clan even more prestigious than what it was before, you were like the right hand man. Like, I think a lot of people don't give Crobat that much credit because of what Ash had said in the past, or him being like really quiet, but Crobat really had a lot of good ideas. I felt like I was always bouncing ideas off of him, and he always bounced back like good ideas to me, because he just clicked, you know, like something clicked in his head and his creativity just bounced back. Like, it was like, oh, okay, he understands where I'm coming from, and I understand where he's coming from, and we can like hit a medium where it can benefit everyone. So one of the bigger times that I remember when I started becoming like the leader of Hero and pushing the clan into something more prestigious, I'll always remember when I made you the admin, or at least I like pushed you to become an admin, because I remembered a lot of the times when we would talk, it was like, damn dude, like this guy's so cool. He's like really nerdy like me, but also he's very considerate of other people. He seems like a really chill dude. He has a lot of good ideas. Like, I don't see why it would be a bad thing not to make him a higher priority of decision making in the clan. And from there on, I was like, yo, this guy is like pretty cool, he's really nice, I don't see why not, like, I wouldn't want to meet him, because I don't know, it just seemed like you were a cool guy. Not only that, but like we had the same interests, like StarCraft, I remember when we started talking about StarCraft, I was like, oh wow, like this is cool, like we could talk about that aside from Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit, but that wasn't too into Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day as I was like last year or something like that. So yeah, it was just like an overall friendship that we grew, and because of that I would have wanted to meet you if I had the chance to. But definitely I think that Crobat gets a lot of crap, or at least doesn't get a lot of emphasis on what is today, but I'll always remember all the things that he has done and what he has pushed for us in the Hero Clan in order for it to become what it is today. Okay, so next question is, these are the anonymous questions. The first question was, is Dante a good player? I don't know if he's a good player now, but when I played in the summer for a little bit, he seemed okay. If you think Nub is good, I guess he's just as good. I don't know. Just because I haven't seen him play like very competitively. But I don't know, I think he could be a good player if he isn't like dicking around. So I guess that's my answer for that. Next question. If you had to pick 5 people to be more active in the clan, who would they be and why? This is a difficult question because I have no idea who's active in the clan itself. The only thing I can read off of is forum activity. So my apologies if you are active in the channel and you're not active in the forums, but this is where I'm going from. Let's see. So if for an assumption that Alan Afro Smash is not active, because I remember that he sometimes is active or he's sometimes busy, but for the example that he is active and he's doing what he's got to do in the Hero Clan, then the other 5 people I would say that they should be like as super active is Virizion. When we had the last Hero History Book Skype call or whatever, I started to talk to Virizion. He seems like a really cool person. He seems very knowledgeable of the game. He seems like a really nice person as well. And I wish he had more of an impact in the forum clan because I think he would bring a lot more to the table. Like I think he has a lot of good ideas, and he has a really cool personality. Like I don't know, I think of him as being more part of the inner circle of the Hero Clan. I say this because the inner circle is more like a little bond that everyone has with each other, and then the outer circle is not necessarily pushed away, but they're just like strangers to us because, or like strangers to the inner circle because, you know, they don't spend enough time getting to know the other players, or they're just not into the game as much as the inner circle players are. So yeah, I would definitely like to see him on the forums a lot more. Zach Flair would be another good member if he does play. Then I'm sorry that I'm saying this, but if he isn't a member of Hero, I would like for him to come back because he showed a lot of potential last year. He showed that he can actually do what he has to do in OU. He was also really active in the Skype calls, not as talkative, but he also seemed like, you know, he was just there and he was always committed, as I would say. So similar to how Mikasa was back in the day, where he wasn't really talking but he was there, committed. I think that Zach Flair could have be pushed more and become, you know, as flourished as Mikasa is now, where Mikasa just gets on Skype, he just talks, and he's just a really cool guy all around. To now he's the leader. I feel like Zach Flair can also become that part too. Crobat definitely, and I apologize again if he's active in the channel or whatever. I already mentioned Crobat before, and I'll just state it again. That's just basically it. Like, Crobat has a lot of good ideas. He is a really strong beneficiary for the clan, and I don't know. It just would be good if he was there all the time. If he is, then, you know, I do apologize again. And the last two would probably be Har and Monocle. I think Monocle is back. I don't know. I didn't read much of the posts this week, but if Monocle is back, then that's cool. That's awesome. Monocle was a really good UU player, and I think we lack somewhat in that in the clan. I don't know because I have no idea, but I know Monocle was a really good player back in the day. Har, a really good player, and he was also an intelligent human being as well. I'm not saying that Monocle wasn't either. Monocle had a lot of forum discussions that were really good, but I wish Monocle would talk more on Skype, and I think Har would like him to talk more on the forums if he ever does come back, or if he's not busy with university. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that if a transition between the two would be good for the Hero Clan, because I don't know, it just seems like they're really strong players. They have really strong personalities, and they just seem like cool people all around. So definitely would like to see them in the clan soon if possible. If not, then you know, it's totally okay as well. Alright, next question. Do you lift? Yeah, I guess I do. Next question. Why are your videos so bad? I think it makes our channel look bad. Well, I don't know what's bad about my videos. If you were to tell me, then I would probably fix them. Other than that, then oops, I'm sorry. And the final question is, why did you pretend to be someone else? I remember this from a while back, but I cannot remember the details. I'm not mad, I just want to know why. How exactly? This is a difficult question because I don't know. I pretended to be 3 different people if you think about it. In the beginning, I pretended to be a girl named Claire. Why did I do that? It was just the way that everything was structured when I came into the Hero Clan made it so not everyone pushed me, but it was more like I was just shoved into that position where I was just like, alright, whatever, I'll just deal with it. 2 reasons that started. One was the gym leader, Claire. There was a gym leader, I don't know, forum sign up for the Hero Clan, and I signed up and I wanted to be gym leader Claire because we were doing the Johto League or whatever. And I liked Claire because of her dragon type, more specifically the Kingdra. Kingdra was like my favorite Pokemon at the time, aside from Sandslash. So I wanted to be Claire. So as time went on, people really thought that I was a female, and I just went along with it. I said, yeah, my name is Claire, but it's not spelled the same way as the written show Clair. It's Clare. And the second reason was because of Sammy. Sammy was portraying a girl, but I knew that he was a dude the entire time. So, but he kind of played the girl, and he kind of made it seem like he was a girl the entire time I got to know him. And that was before I even joined Hero. Like, he and I, like, for some reasons we met each other in battles a lot, and from there we like grew a friendship after that. And he kind of portrayed a girl, and I kind of was like, I'm not gonna buy that, so I'll just pretend that I'm a girl as well. And that kind of pushed it off. Why did I pretend to be Claire, like the Clare girl? You know, it was just the way, I don't know, I didn't want anyone to know who I really was because of what I went through when I got catfished on Twitter like a year or 2 ago. So I kind of wanted to step back from all of that. I didn't want anyone to know my identity anymore. It was like a little big serious thing, and at the same time I thought it was like a childish thing anyways to be on Pokemon Online, and I just wanted to play against strong players anyway. So I wanted to make it so people wouldn't speak to me, even though that's kind of counterintuitive considering it's a girl. But I didn't want people to talk to me. At the same time, I wanted to be as competitive as possible and play against the air quotes the greats or whatever on Pokemon. So that's what I kind of did for that. Why did I like make up the Doug thing just to like kind of entail everything together? Why I made the other accounts when I made them at the time? Why I was trying to keep an eye on what was going on in Hero, because I started getting more involved than I should have of other people and how they felt when they got in. Like, I don't know, I kind of felt like I was trying to be the hero of the whole thing. No pun intended, but that's just the way it happened for that. And then after I revealed that I wasn't Claire and I revealed that I was Ari, but I used the wrong picture, like I didn't put the right picture up. Again, it's just because I was not ready to show everyone who I really was. Similar, I don't want to compare myself to anyone, but similar to how Nick hasn't shown everyone his face, I kind of felt the same way. Like, I didn't want to show my face to anyone because of what I went through in the past. The only reason I showed my face, and I remember this because everyone was like, whoa, holy shit, was when I met Steel Edges, Meow Mix, and Case Victory in New York City. When I did, I like kind of talked to them and I told them, yeah, I'm not a girl, like, let's just move on. And we all had a great time. And after that, we took some pictures, and once I knew that we were taking pictures, I was like, oh, well, this is gonna go up on the internet anyways. So on that day, I showed everyone my picture on Skype, and that was basically it. Like, the cat was out of the bag technically at that time because the hand was just pulled in that way. The reason why I went to go see them was because I wanted to see how cool it was to like just meet people who invested so much time on Pokemon Online or whatever. And I also wanted to see if I can actually get a push for the moderator role that I always wanted on Pokemon Online, which never happened because I lost interest in the whole thing anyway. So yeah, so that's basically it. Just have problems with my own privacy. I don't say this too much, but I have like a privacy issue in general. Like, I don't tell people what I'm doing. I don't tell them specifically what's going on with my life. Even my best friends, I just like try to keep it very clean and cutthroat about what has happened in the past and kind of just go on with what's going on in the future. And that's it. I'm just like that. I'm very closed about that kind of stuff. I like living in my own little bubble where people don't know my secrets, because you never know when they're gonna come out and stab you in the back. So alright, so those were all the questions. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you whenever I see you. Take care.